the WandaVision trailer gave us a whole lot of looks at things that we will be seeing in this series, including Monica Rambeau, who has now been aged up since we saw her in Captain Marvel, which of course took place in the 90s. And we know that she's going to be involved with S.W.O.R.D. in this series because of set photos. But many are speculating that she will also get her powers in this series, because if you're not aware, Monica Rambeau in the comics actually becomes the second Captain Marvel. Now, I doubt she'll actually become the second Captain Marvel because, we just got introduced to Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel. So they'll probably give her a different name, and she's had multiple names in the comics. It's most likely going to be either Spectrum or Photon. Those are like her two main names. But I'm thinking it'll probably be Photon, just because in Captain Marvel, when we got those flashbacks of when Carol and Maria, Monica's mother, had their planes or their jets, obviously Carol's said Carol Avenger Danvers, and then that was what gave Nick Fury the idea to create the Avengers. But Maria's said Maria Photon Rambeau. So maybe Monica, once she gets her powers, she'll decide to take up the nickname that her mother had when she was in the Air Force. So that's just my theory there. But we saw in the trailer that Monica Rambeau got flung out of a dimension, out of the reality sitcom world, into the real world. So are we going to be seeing this reality version of Monica in the future of the MCU? Maybe. But also maybe not, because there is also a person in that crowd that huddled around Monica's body. There is a person that looks like Monica, so we could be dealing with two Monicas in one place, which would be really interesting. So maybe everything from the sitcom reality might get erased at the end of the series, but then we will still have that real Monica out there in the real world, and she will probably end up getting her powers, and it'll be probably somehow involved with S.W.O.R.D. and stuff like that, like I mentioned before, because she's most likely going to be appearing in Captain Marvel 2 as well. So this is probably going to be some major setup for that. And it'd be really cool if in Captain Marvel 2, we saw her teaming up with Photon or Spectrum, whatever they call her. So then it'd be kind of like two Captain Marvels teaming up together. So I just think that'd be really, really cool to see. So this is kind of just a theory, not really exactly sure what this video was, but I guess it's just my thoughts and theories and opinions and all that good stuff. So anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments below, do you think Monica Rambeau will be getting her powers in the WandaVision series? And what do you think they will call her, Spectrum or Photon? So please stay tuned for more Marvel news updates. I got another WandaVision video coming out today as well, that also has to do with Monica Rambeau, but also Quicksilver. So definitely stay tuned for that. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.